For either the Vikings or Packers to make the playoffs, they essentially have to treat tonight's showdown on KDLT as a playoff game. With the Bears pulling away for the division title, Green Bay and Minnesota are fighting for the 2 wildcard spots, and with a head-to-head tiebreaker at stake, tonight's loser faces an uphill climb. As if we need high stakes when these two get together for a border battle. First quarter, it's the Packers who strike first. Aaron Rodgers, 15 yards to Davante Adams, and it's 7-0 Packers. The Vikings answer right back. It's Kirk Cousins finding Dalvin Cook on a little swing out of the backfield. Cook is finally healthy, and he shows it. Turn on the Jets for a 26-yard score at 7-all, and if it's the Vikings, must mean a cool celebration, and that's what we get. With an assist from Adam Thielen, it's time to do the limbo rock. These guys would win the Super Bowl of celebrations if we had one. Tied at 7 after 1. Second quarter, Green Bay goes ahead again. Aaron Jones on a 6-yard run. It's 14-7, but after that celebration, you kind of get the feeling Minnesota's going to win this game because they just deserve to for that. Cousins, 30 yards to Stephon Diggs in stride. And his celebration not quite as good, but he's in a zen state, and the game is tied at 14 at half. Third quarter, Vikings boot a field goal to go ahead, and the defense just smothers Rodgers. That's Sheldon Richardson with one of 4 Viking sacks. He had 2 of them. And then in the fourth quarter, Minnesota puts it away when Cousins hits Thielen, who isn't doing the limbo rock, but he's going to rock a couple Packers as he muscles his way into the end zone for a 14-yard score. The Vikings had to have it, and they get it by a final of 24-17. They improved to 6-4-1. It's critical because they have to go to New England next week. That's going to be a tough game. Of course, the following week after that, they go to Seattle. For the Packers, probably it for their playoff hopes at 4-6-1. And the talk after this game, as it usually is when the Vikings have a memorable celebration, is who came up with that one?
I don't know. I wasn't supposed to go up there because we were supposed to go with the skinniest guy, so Diggs was supposed to go up there. But we had to do it, and Delvin talked about it for a while, so we got it done.
Well, I think it was complimentary football. Our defense showed up. Special teams made some plays. We had great field position. We ran the ball when we had to, converted third downs, and made a lot of plays in the pass game.
A couple other scores from the NFL. Denver trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Upsets Pittsburgh 24-17. Adam Vinatieri boots a game-winning field goal as Indianapolis' playoff hopes also alive. They defeat Miami 27-24. And Dallas Goedert with 3 catches for 33 yards. And the Eagles' comeback win over the Giants. For a decade, Matt Hoke and Leanne Williamson built the USD volleyball program into a competitive championship team in the Division I level, all with tonight in mind, as South Dakota will hear its name called for the first time ever in the NCAA Tournament Selection Show.
And they will play a team from the Summit League, South Dakota.
It is the draw many Coyote players and fans were hoping for, a date with the Creighton Blue Jays just 2 hours down the road in Omaha. And it's a moment that lived up to everyone's hype, dream of what it would be as the program reaches a level they've been waiting for.
I think it's kind of hard to imagine, I guess, before it actually happens, but to actually see our logo pop up there for the first time in history is just, it's super surreal. You can't imagine it.
I mean, it's amazing. I feel like, really this is my 10th season here, 5th as head coach, and to see the program where it started to where it is now, it's an incredible feeling, and it's amazing to see your name pop up on the screen there, just to see the ladies' hard work really pay off.
To get to play Creighton is exciting. They're a number 9 seed, they're a great team. They had an undefeated season in the Big East, but I think we could go in there and take an upset, and that would be awesome.
It would be, and their opponent also holding a watch party in Omaha. It's very special for Taryn Cloth. You see her right here. She's going to get a few hugs. That's because she's a South Dakota native. The O'Gorman alum helped lead the Blue Jays to a 28-4 record in their 5th consecutive Big East Tournament championship. She leads the team with 463 kills this season. We take a look at the schedule for Friday's action. First round out in Omaha. USD and the number 9 overall seed in the tournament, Creighton, at 6 o'clock. The preceding game is Washington against the College of St. Mary. That's at 3:30. If the Coyotes do pull the upset, they'll face the winner of that match on Saturday for the right to go to the Sweet 16. We'll have plenty more coverage all week heading into the big match. Well, after Thanksgiving weekend off, the SDSU football team is also on playoff game week, preparing to face a surprising, though not unfamiliar opponent in the Duquesne Dukes. These two teams met to open the 2017 season with the Jackrabbits rolling up 609 yards of total offense in a 51-13 rout. The Duke's star running back is A.J. Hines. Now, he went for 179 yards in the Duke's first-round win at Towson yesterday, but As you see here, last year he only managed 34 yards against the Jackrabbit defense. The ultimate equalizer could be Mother Nature. Hines and the Dukes' running style are well suited to play in bad weather, which is what they had yesterday in Maryland when the Dukes rushed for 282 yards in a driving rainstorm. The Jackrabbits aren't too worried about the weather themselves, though, after looking great on a cold and icy surface in their season finale last weekend against USD when they scored 49 points on 495 yards of total offense.
Yeah, because that weather, I was thinking in my head, can't get no more worse than this. Like, can't feel your fingers, can't feel your feet, can't feel anything. You just out there running, hitting each other. So I'm thinking if we can do this on this surface, on ice really, you can't even cut. Like, we can do this on dry any day.
You know, we're not wavered. We're not scared by any of that. If anything, we're going to embrace it. We're going to have a great attitude. You know, be thankful for the opportunity to play.
Well, we'll see if they are true to those words, because SDSU, as we've heard just now, Saturday looking at possible snow, so it could be a rough day to play football up at Dana J. Dykow Stadium. The kicks off at 2 o'clock, and like the USD volleyball team, plenty of coverage all week long. Rough day for the SDSU wrestling team as they fall out in Minneapolis to the Golden Gophers, 35-6. Check out our website, kdlt.com. Got highlights from a great USD women's basketball win last night in Missoula, Montana. We'll have all our stories online after the show. We're back in one moment.